I always knew I was going to be a professional player. That was the dream. My dad always told me I was going to be professional. I believed it. Starting tennis super young, it's a part of you and it's just in you, and it just is this innate feeling. And I think the older I got, because I did it so long, this passion developed to reach goals. I had my first competitive match when I was incredibly young. I remember playing that match in 1997, and I always really loved Monica. I always wanted to just play like Monica. She was my favorite player, and growing up, I wanted to be just like her. I wanted to hit like her. I wanted to play like her. Having the opportunity to play her was like, all right, cool, I got this. I knew her game because I watched her so much, and I wanted to go into the next Grand Slam and not have to be in the qualifying. So for me, it was like, I have to win these matches. I have to do well in this tournament. I worked so hard to qualify for the Australian Open, and that's why the Monica Seles win meant a lot to me, because it meant I qualified for the Australian Open. That was really, really huge. And then to qualify and have to play the number 6 seed immediately is not the easiest way to go. I played her before and I knew her game. I was like, okay, I can do this. And honestly, I don't remember being down a set, but I guess that was the beginning of the Serena comebacks. When I go down a set, you have to forget it. Think, okay, it's not over, you're still in it, you have to fight for it and stay present. That was a really big turning point in my career, winning my first Grand Slam. I always said I was going to win a Grand Slam. I always wanted to win, and next thing I know, I had won and I had beaten the number 1 player in the world. Hingis was dominating everyone at that time. It was really intense, but I'm glad that I was able to get that one because it kind of kick-started my career. That was an awful match for me. I was a teenager and the crowd was booing me, and it was a white crowd and in the middle of a city where it was predominantly Caucasians, and that was very difficult for me, especially with being black and having my history. From the first warm-up, when the warm-up started, no, actually when I walked out on the court, the booing started. So that was a really difficult time for me to try to get through that match. And when I did, it was like, who would want to go back to a place where they did not want it? And I was okay with that. Everyone can have their opinion, but I just felt like I just needed to take a long break from there. I finally went back, I want to say in 2014. It was just a new generation of people. It was nice to go back and see kids that never saw me play. I thought it was, first of all, incredible that my career was able to last so long, and it was even more powerful and impacting that I could go back. Winning my first Grand Slam, I was really nervous for that final in Australia. And I think it was 3 sets, and I may have lost the first set. And I remember on match point, I think she hit a ball out, and I was like, finally. And I was like, wow, I did it. Like, it was really cool. No one had done that since Steffi Graf in the 80s. And so here I was in 2003, winning 4 in a row, which is incredibly hard to do. I definitely think the reason why I became a stronger player, because people upped their game to beat me. I also had to go and up my game and try to win better and do better and be better. Every time I hit a benchmark, I check it off and I just go on to the next one.